What's up, everybody? It's your boy A&A Analyrical from Background Noise Crew here on a beautiful start of spring day here in St. Paul. Thank you for checking out Ask Analyrical. We are now on episode 6. I know it's been a minute getting some things together, been a busy time of year. We'll talk about that in a second, but thank you for tuning in. And we got a couple more questions. We got some surprises during this episode as well, and some news to tell you about. So let's get right into the first question. The first question is from Ignacio. Ignacio asked me 3 questions in one. Ignacio asked me, what do I do, or is there anything specific I do to help me when I write? Do I have a preferred microphone? And how does someone go about doing a track with me or getting me on a track with them? So I will go in order of the way that I listed them. Anything to help me write, when I'm writing songs, Ignacio, I think the only thing that I really think about is, what am I trying to explain in this song? What do I want to convey to people, and how do I want to go about that means of conveyance? Those are the things that I usually focus on. As far as like inspirations or observations, I think that just comes from life experience. I think that just comes from being around people, being social, and being active in your community. And those are the biggest influences that I think can have on people's music in a positive way. But as far as when I'm actually writing a song, I try to structure it with, what am I trying to say in the song, and then I really just go from there. Preferred microphones, wireless mics, man. You can go everywhere with wireless mics. There's nowhere you can't go, and you can interrupt people while they're playing pool, when they're at the bar, whatever they're doing. You can get people's attention that way. So I love doing wireless mics. That's my thing. And doing a track with me, usually I'm not a track snob. I don't want people to think I'm a track snob. But basically, I at least want to know your music, and it's really preferable if I know who you are. But as we've heard in the past from a lot of rappers, if you pay someone enough, they could probably do a track with you. I wouldn't ask for a ton of money, and usually if you're a friend of mine, that's not even going to be mixed into the equation. But usually if you want to do a song with me and you don't know who I am, I would say send me an email, analyrical@gmail.com, just for the Ask Analyrical, and let me hear some of your music. Let me kind of see where you're coming at, and then we got to talk, and we got to kind of figure that out. That can't happen. You just keep writing. You just write, even if it's stupid, even if it makes no sense at all. You just keep writing down bars. That's what I always do. I don't really think of it as writer's block. There'll be days where I don't write songs, but that's usually because I'm focused on something else. I guess I don't really believe in writer's block. Question 3, again from Rachel. Thanks for sending me all those questions. Rachel asked me am I naturally shy? I think if you ask any of my friends, I wonder what Dave might say. What would TQD might say? Am I naturally shy, Dave? Am I a shy guy?
Not really.
No, I'm not. There you go. That's your answer right there. I'm a pretty personable fellow. I think we all have moments where we kind of, especially if we don't know people, we're outside of our comfort zones, and maybe we tend to be more shy as humans. Me personally, I've always been a pretty talkative guy, and I'm pretty outgoing, pretty social, pretty friendly, so you can always say what up to me, send me emails, call me, text me, get a hold of me. I'm not a hard man to get a hold of. I don't hide anywhere, so feel free, hit me up. That's why we're doing Ask Analyrical. Ask me anything you want, and talk to me. Let's get it going. So, for the first time in Ask Analyrical history, we have a special guest on the show. A very special guest to me particularly. Come on in. Come on in. This is my dad, George, Papa Analyrical. Without him, there is no me. So he made the drive. He's from Kansas. He made the drive. So I figured he drove all this way. He's got to be able to ask me a couple questions, right? And we've never done this on Ask Analyrical, so we're getting it in right now, Dad. What do you got for me? We got a couple questions.
I wondered, since you speak Spanish, if you were ever going to perform in Spanish.
I think, honestly, I would like to do that. I think it's something I would definitely need to practice a lot. I can speak Spanish, I can read, I can write. I'm not fluent by any means, but I have a pretty good hold on the language. I do think if something came up in the future where I was afforded an opportunity to do that, I would definitely want to take advantage of that. I don't see it happening right now. You know, like not anytime soon, but maybe in a couple of years if my Spanish keeps getting better and better. I definitely want to write the songs in Spanish first, though. I don't think I'd want to translate them from English to Spanish. I'd want to write all brand new original Spanish songs, and then, you know, that's something I could see myself doing. So yes.
Cool.
Short answer, I guess I could have just said yes, but you know, we always elongate these things.
All right. Second up, if you love to dedicate things, your family members are waiting for all their dedications. So I'm wondering what some of the titles of the songs you're going to dedicate to us are going to be.
Well, maybe not a dedication, but if you listen to First Date, my album, plug, iTunes, I've got a song on there, the last song on the record called Penance, where I kind of try to own up for all the things that I haven't really done in my life. And seeing my family enough is one of those things I haven't felt I've been able to do as much as I probably have wanted to. So Penance is kind of dedicated to you guys, because I'm saying I miss you. I wish I could see you more.
Right.
But if I was gonna name songs, I think Lifeline sounds like a good song name for me. I'd say Respect and Praise. I like that. Respect and Praise. That would be another good name. If you're talking about specific people, like specifically for Mom, specifically for my sister, specifically for you.
Maybe. Or it's a theme of your family.
I would have to
Either
say,
way.
if it was for you, I would have to say Therapy.
Oh, God.
I think that.
Gee.
My dad's a
Who's
therapist.
therapy?
That's
Yes.
why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that. If it was my sister, it would probably be Ambition, and
She'd be proud.
I think for Mom it would be self.
Be careful.
I know, right?
Careful.
Control. Control for my dear mother. I love you, Mom. I think those all fit you guys pretty well. Those things.
Okay, last question.
We have one more.
You've had
Okay,
a-
bonus question. Bonus question.
yes.
I do not know this is happening, so this is good.
Heck of a year. You were diagnosed with diabetes.
That's right.
A year ago.
Yeah.
Got to be one of the most. I don't know what kind of year you would say it would be, but what have you learned this year, and how are you different a year later?
I've learned to really appreciate life. I've learned that you can't take anything for granted, and I've learned to definitely hold my friends and my family as close to me as possible, and really appreciate and value those friendships and relationships that I have in my life, and also learn to be healthy and take care of myself, and have the knowledge of your body and your anatomy and what's going on with you physiologically to make sure that you're okay, and that I can perform, and that I can do this music thing, and have diabetes, and interweave it all together and still be successful. And I think those things, just relationships and understanding the value of life and the value of music in my life, and being able to kind of all bind that together.
Pretty good year.
Pretty good year. Yeah, I think so. I think so. All right, well, that is Ask Analyrical, episode 6. Thank you, Dad, for coming on, joining us for this episode. I love it. We're about to go on tour. We're going to do some Ask Analyrical tour editions, but my boy Status Rain is releasing an album April 5th entitled Brutally Honest. Go to statusrainmusic.com. Go to backgroundnoisecrew.com. Go to twitter.com, BNCREW. That's Background Noise Crew on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook. Email me, analyrical@gmail.com. And please check us out on tour. Like I said, statusrainmusic.com, backgroundnoisecrew.com, noteamandI.blogspot.com. You can check those all out for tour dates and more information. We're starting, remember the album for Status Rain comes out April 5th. I'm opening for him, and Mercy's May is joining us as well along the road. It's going to be a really fun time. We're going to hit a lot of fun cities. There'll be more info at the end of this video for you to check out as far as links and stuff like that. But please check us out. Support Status Rain, support me, support Background Noise, and y'all have a beautiful day. Let's go check out some hockey. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Peace out, y'all.